Shalom. I want to begin the lesson off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachach Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone, who taught me this truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and salutations to the brothers out there pushing this truth, the 100% truth out there in the highways and the byways, the Akim, as well as you few sisters out there listening and learning. Aqua to you also, I say Shalom. It is your brother, Kratazagabar, back with another lesson through the Spirit. And I was watching a lesson earlier today from the Apostle Tonora. I wanted to make a lesson, I wanted to do a video on, he had some good points that he was making, concerning the nature of our women, the Jake women and stuff like that. I know we talk a lot about Jake women, and we typically don't have good things to say when it comes to them, right? I think the last time I made a lesson about Jake women was a while back. Actually, it seemed like it was not too long ago, but yeah, dating in 2026 is a humiliation ritual. Are women wicked? So it's a little bit over a week, going on 2 weeks ago now. And then going back to 2 weeks ago, why do men not pursue women anymore? And the state of dating and women. Yeah, so it's been a little minute since I've talked or mentioned the subject, but this is a little bit different. So I just want y'all to hear the words from the elder Apostle Tonora, and then I'll bring out some scriptures, concerning the topic and whatnot, and Lord willing, the lesson be edifying to those out there listening and watching. And I'll tell y'all a little bit about a situation, I'm going through right now as well. So go ahead and get into it.
Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh, Shem Yahshua, Shalom, Makapadah, Shalom to the 144,000 rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. I'll make this super quick. Anyway, I'm going to title this video, Jake Ain't Playing. So this is put up by GMS Watchman. Title, watch this and tell me if you think Yahweh is playing with you Israelites. Right, Yahweh's not playing, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is not playing with you Israelites. And these Jake men are not playing with you Israelite women. Because when the time comes to us to get what we're supposed to get, we don't have to rap, we don't have to hope that can I get your number? Can I get your, this, that, and the third? You're just going to take it. You're going
Right. And, part of that also just goes into, they just announced this last week, man, that that women are going to go back to being drafted again, right? I don't know, I could have sworn it might not have been that women could be drafted. Women can fight in war. Yes, women can and do fight in war. Many nations, including the U.S., have integrated women into military combat roles and direct frontline positions, while historically underrepresented women have participated in all aspects of conflict, and modern militaries increasingly have gender-neutral standards for combat roles. So yeah, y'all gonna be going to war too. If a woman is pregnant, can she go to war? No, a pregnant woman cannot go to war or deployed to a combat zone. Military regulations restrict deployment once pregnancy is confirmed. She will be reassigned or returned to her home station, placed on a profile that exempts her from hazardous duties, combat training, and strenuous physical activity. So once they end up implementing that, once again, right, because they're going to start losing more and more soldiers, they may even start drafting women again. That's a possibility. It's a possibility. These women are going to start trying to get popped, right? That's another thing. As he said, these women say, I don't need a man, all this other stuff. Very soon, once that war starts kicking off, once they start feeling the effects of the war, they're not going to be saying that much longer. Let me go ahead.
You're gonna go back to that ancient warrior-like spirit when it speaks about in Genesis 49, I believe it's 10th verse, starting at the 10th verse, when it speaks about the lion. I'll read that, and also Isaiah 4:1. What else? There was another scripture that was in my head that left me. Man should be more pressed than fine gold, Isaiah 13. But there was another one.
Yeah, I've been seeing so many videos talking about how women are feeling the what's the word I'm looking for? Basically feeling how modern day dating is moving towards, like, the shift that's happening with modern dating, right? Pretty much, for the lack of better words. And they're seeing, some guys will say, oh, men are scared, they don't want to approach women, all this other stuff. Then some dudes, they've been embarrassed by women, so they don't want to do it. Some guys, women have called them creeps and all this other stuff. Made fun of them, all types of stuff, man. It's because they decided to approach a woman. So what, what would be the point of approaching? And also, a lot of guys aren't realizing or really seeing the benefits of it anymore, right? It's always been told to us, you got to do this to a woman, you got to do that to a woman. You seen how much these damn women are demons to men, bro? Like, that's a prime example in this video. I'm going to go ahead and get this first. Ezra, the 4th chapter, the 25th verse, in the Good News translation. A man loves his wife more than his parents, right? There are a lot of men who would die for their woman, right? Who are just very, very loyal, love that woman. I was just talking about this the other day with my homies. I said, if a man leaves a woman, just know that she's doing something very wrong, because men will stay through a lot of bullshit that women put them through. And that's a fact. But it's not the same with women. My point, some men are driven out of their minds on account of a woman, and others become slaves for the sake of a woman, right? And there's a lot of guys in relationships right now, right? I was watching another video the other day that came across my feed. It's pretty old, though. The video of the talk show. Well, it wasn't talk show. It was like a reporter, a talk show host, or something like that, talking to a man, pretty much. Let me see if I can find the clip. Salaki. Fair use. He's pretty much saying, like, when men are married to women like you, they just want to die sooner. that video was funny, man. Salaki. Let me see if I can find it. I may have. like the video. If I did nonetheless, I'll just go ahead and bypass it. Because it's not that important. But it was very funny to me. Because I seen it again. No, I don't see it. No, I don't. Oh, never mind. In any case, the dude's pretty much saying, men who are married to women like you, they want to die sooner. Like verse 27. Others have been put to death, have ruined their lives, or have committed crimes because of a woman, right? Why do you think the wisest man ever said, I find more bitter than death to women? Why do you think I made a lesson asking, are women wicked? They know they are. They're damn demons.
Second Ezra's 16. The men dying in the wars. There was another one though.
Kind of like I was just mentioning, these men are going to start perishing in war, and these women are going to become very, very feminine. And you ain't going to be hearing no women talking about, oh, well, I'm independent. I don't need a man. They're going to be relying on men very heavily. They're going to be, like I said, I was going to tell an example. I was talking to this Jake woman that got on me the other day, just kind of filling her out. I said this stuff pretty much done with the Jake woman. And I'm completely done with dating. But, I'm just trying to feel her. I'll see what she's talking about. You can just tell off of first interactions how things are going to go with another person. But she's telling me about how she doesn't know how to cook. She's not going to cook. And I'm going to be doing all the cooking. So she's like, I don't like to cook, all this other stuff. She said, I'll just go out to eat. So all I'm hearing is money, money, money. A whole bunch of money being spent. And the fact that you can't cook and I can cook is just lessening the reasoning why I'm going to need you around me. You can't provide nothing. Such simple tasks such as cooking. And all I could think of was the Tila lyric. He said, I might still have it pulled up on my page. No, I deleted it. But anyway, he said in one of his songs, he said, you want Prada or something like that. He said you got a lot of demands. He said you can't burn water, but you got a lot of demands, right? He said I don't start for them Lakers, so I can't chase you. All I could do is show you a bunch of how to get paper, right? That's all I could think about when she said that. You can't burn water, but you got a lot of demands. Women don't realize they got to be resourceful. Or a man such as myself, if I can do all of these things, provide for myself, cook, clean, protect myself, I'm a decent looking guy, don't have trouble getting women, right? You can't do the simple basic things that women have done for generations. What will I need you around for, right?
That was just in my head. Micah 5 and 7. That's when Jake gets raw on these other nations, these Gentiles. And that's going to happen too in the midst of Jacob's trouble. That's part of Jacob's trouble as well.
Yeah, like the elder apostle Tahar saying, man, it's coming. We're coming into those times more and more. I had this pulled up just because I want to read what he was saying. More and more you come into these times, people are going to start giving a fuck less and less. That's why the scriptures say, let me see if I can quote it. The love of many shall wax cold. We're coming into those times, man. More and more people are gonna start caring less and less. I was working earlier today. I had went and went in and helped a little maintenance dude with one of my residents. He was talking on the phone and stuff like that. He talking about some, I don't know why these hoes be thinking they could get buck with a man and all this other stuff and hit men and shit like that. I beat a bitch ass. Yeah. That's the nature Men are starting to go back to the olden days. Such a, you know what I'm saying? They getting back into that normal spirit, right? That manly spirit. Not to say that dude is manly, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't uncommon for a man to put his hands on a woman, you know what I'm saying, discipline her like a child, right? You have a lot of women out here who think it's okay to buck up to a man, which another man wouldn't even do, and slap them or physically abuse them, hurt them, all these other stuff. But as soon as a man lifts his hand up to a woman, then it's a problem. No, these hoes are finna start getting their ass whooped out here in these streets. Niggas aren't playing that shit no more. It's 2026. Too many niggas have been just sitting around not doing nothing. If you can hit a man, you can get hit by a man, right? And keep your damn hands to yourself. Then none of that will happen. Micah 5:7, and the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as a dew from the Lord Yahweh, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles, in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep. Both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver, right? A lion is an apex predator of, you know what I'm saying, his terrain, right? Not the jungle, but like the desert area. That's what the Lord is likening to us among the heathen nations.
And when the Most High put that lion-like spirit back in Jake, they're not going to stop. Like it says, going back to Micah 5:7 on down. He said, and not waited for the sons of men. In 2nd Ezra 15, you can start the 15 verse 15. So this is the same verse. It said they shall not regard their kings or their princes.
Exactly, man. That's what I was about to say. Sedition among men, right? A lot of this stuff, and the reason why men act the way they do with women is because they have the power of the police. But just think about what's going to happen when that power goes away. And that's not an option for women, right? They can't just go out and call the damn police, right? They're going to be under a man's authority. They're going to be under a man's subjection, as in the normal days. So where other men, like me and the brother were talking about after camp, aren't going to be able to meddle in your business. Because what do a man have going on in his own household have to do with you, right? How he conducts and controls his household. That's his damn household. Unless the nigga is going off for being wicked, you shouldn't have no concern. I remember one of my friends said, if you hit a woman, I ain't gonna fake it, bro. I'm not gonna be friends with you no more. Okay, nigga. Don't be friends with me no more. Fuck. I never been in no situation where I had to put my hands on a woman that I like, or that I'm with, or that was my girlfriend or anything like that. But best believe when Jacob trouble come, it's a green light. You get out of line, all you gonna see is a backhand coming. If I tell your ass more than once, you can hit the road. I don't need you around, bitch. That's just how it's gonna be.
They shall not regard the government, and they will get the upper hand. So this is a society breakdown, and this is the woman right here. She gets snuffed out.
And I just want you to know, you're gonna see more and more cases like this in the news. You're gonna see more and more stuff like this. It's gonna become more and more common.
With the quickness, as you can see in her face, she's got that funky ass attitude. You can see she's got a funky attitude.
I literally see that shit every day with these guys dealing with their women every day. They be going through hell every day. They girl talk to them however the fuck they want to talk to them every day. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be able to deal with it. I couldn't do it. There was a girl trying to argue with me earlier today. I was like, can you please do this? Da 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 da. Well, I gotta do it. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. It's too hot. Just complaining. I told her one more time. I said, "It's procedure. Can you please do it?" It came to a point where I just looked and turned to the nigga she was with. I said, "Please tell her to do what I just told her to do." Right? Because I wasn't finna say shit to her again. I'm not finna argue with you. Either I'm gonna talk to your nigga about it, or you just won't be doing it. It's as simple as that.
And she'd be all up in men's face. And this one dude just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna send you to the spirit world, old man." Inside the joke.
Yeah, and it'd be crazy to me, like how I made that one lesson like last month or something like that, talking about a girl who got deleted on our campus and whatnot. And my friends saying, "Oh, I'm asking, you know what I'm saying, wondering, what did she do to the dude, right? What did she do? That nigga didn't just blow up and then just one day delete a girl that he loved. Something must have happened. They must have been into something. It didn't just happen, right? Be so crazy to me how they just look at women like they just so innocent, like they can't do no wrong. Like women don't be taking niggas through hell on a daily basis. Like it's always the man fault. We just so bad.
Anyway, let's go ahead and play it. What I'll do is I'll blow it up. So I can just see she got no hair on her head. You know, she done been with a bunch of different men. She had a kid, you know, with I guess this guy, and she ain't fucking around. You know, these black women ain't shit. Nobody wants a black woman. You know the whole.
There's a video going around with the Edomite man. Somebody asked him, what race of women would you not date? Nigga instantly said to Jake woman, yeah, black women, they're just so apishly aggressive. They got that spirit of masculinity on them, man. It's crazy. It's sad. It's crazy. Our women ain't gonna be right to Jacob's trouble or the kingdom. Remember, majority of the 2/3 is women.
You know, they look at you like you're a redheaded stepchild. Well, that's a black woman, a redheaded, likened unto a redheaded stepchild. So anyway, let's listen. Jake don't give a fuck. They got that don't give a fuck attitude. When the Most High put that don't give a fuck attitude on Jake, that lion-like spirit, women are not gonna say shit. They're gonna be afraid. All you gonna do is go home, Papa, tell her to cook you something. She gonna cook, rub my back, do this, do that, massage my toes. She gonna do it. She gonna do it. You know. I'm dealing with a situation right now. This chick, you know, you ain't gonna do what you want to do. You're gonna do what I want you to do.
Exactly, man. You know, these women, they think they got free range to just walk around. Whenever they meet a brother, they think it's just like it's fucking with any same old other nigga. Like they just got free range to walk over you like you some pussy or something. First and foremost, brothers know their value. And we know very soon that women are gonna about to be hitting our lines like the floodgates. So we couldn't care less whether you I don't like how you said that. I'm gonna leave your ass. Okay, the door's right there. I really have nothing to lose by losing you. I was fine before I met you. I'll be fine afterwards. I'll probably be better. Isaiah 13:12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. We're coming upon them times. You keep on saying that. Yep, I'm going to keep saying it too, because it's true. Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Lord willing, we be at that number. We're going to be the floodgates of women. You got to realize, right? Just realize this right here, Ak. And I'm talking to brothers, like, to the amount of women you claim on a daily basis, right? You may walk past a woman. Ooh, she look good. Send up a prayer. Or you may interact with someone and you out, claim or whatnot. Then if you just frequent somewhere, whether it's work You go to school, you go to the gym. It be countless women that be looking at us or looking in our direction that we don't even be noticing, that we don't peep at all, but they be peeping us. And they may not have the courage to come up and talk to us, right? But best believe they be claiming us, they be wanting us as well, right? Because they can see something in you, or they can notice it's a different spirit about you, right? So there's gonna be women. That's why it's gonna be countless women coming towards you. You gonna be like, dang, I don't even know this woman. I never even came across her. I didn't even notice her. People be having a liking to you, and you don't even notice.
In the meantime, all right. So anyway, yeah, these women are not based in reality at all. They're not based in reality at all. They're based in Esau's not based in reality. Nero don't realize, and going over to Iran and of all countries attacking Iran, that's prophecy. Where's Paula White? Everybody know Paula White. Where's Evangelist Paula White?
Evangelist Paula White.
This place is done. This place, only thing left is Jacob's trouble, mark of the beast, deliverance, destruction, and the kingdom. So we can be in the kingdom inside of months. So anyway, let's go ahead and watch it. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me bring it back over here. Cause Jake ain't playing no more, man.
And calling men out they.
Hold up. Jake.
You know, that build-up be a lot, man. You never know what a guy's going through. I've seen many videos talking about this, right? A dude, first of all, it's a so-called, I won't say black man, but a Jake man going into the world, everything is already against you, right? You already got to deal with hell. You got to deal with hell at work. Got to deal with hell, you know what I'm saying? You go to a store. Got to deal with hell sometimes with officers, right? People who look at you, this and that. Then you come home and you got to deal with hell from your woman too. You know how much that is on a man? No man wants to go through that shit. There's no telling what the boiling point is. You keep on pressing the buttons, as Elder Apostle Hart said in this video.
It's not playing no more. They'll take you out with the question.
Hey, like, I don't know this lady resting.
Why? For they have made void thy law. And again, that's referring to our people.
So let's listen.
You know, that have made.
Lord, his law, and what's written in the Bible, you know, they've taken it for a joke. They've taken it in vain. And so right now the Lord is bringing judgment, and especially upon you women, you Israelite women. So check this out.
It's not the best time to really get a nigga woman with kids. Really, if you can get a woman without no kids, it's good. But if you can get like one of the Latin tribes more, they take care of their kids or something like that. But you know, you want to hope if you get a woman, but she ain't got no fucking kids, and you want to hope that you don't get her pregnant. I'm not saying to put a cap on, but that turns into a curse. See, that's supposed.
No, still, I'm gonna end it off there. Make sure y'all go and watch the rest of this video, cause it is informational. But yeah, that dude put that woman to sleep. That video's from a few days ago. I seen that. But yeah, that dude put that girl to sleep, man. And then just walked clean off like it wasn't nothing. So landed off there. Lord willing, the lesson was edifying to those out there listening and watching. Ecclesiastes 7:26. Call law Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone who taught me this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Until next time, I say Shalom Israel, Shalom. And as always, we're one day close to the kingdom. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Shalom Israel, Shalom.